Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Noel. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
On the quick, right? 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
15 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18. 19 Texas. Why Tony? Hey, uno.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one caught by Noel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Another swap.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score! Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Jackson going to keep it himself. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Down the field, will fall, incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
That's right. 18. That's right. Buggy.
Stroud to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
11. All right.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is caught, and he will get into the end zone. Jaylen Noel, touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Jim DK. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Whoa. 18. What's that?
They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18.
Stroud. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It is 3rd and long.
All right. Why, Tony?
Now Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here we go. Let's
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Moving to his right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14.
21. Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready?
First carry now for Ty Candler. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, south. 18, that's it. 19 Texas.
To throw is Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
Here we go.
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the quick, right? At 18, that's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Archdarius Washington. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 4-yard line.
That's complete to DK. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. Will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll take it in at the goal line. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right. 19 Texans. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got a man. That's Noah. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Ravens 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable for Wallace. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 12. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
I got it. Watch the shift.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. locates McMillan. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Jackson up top again. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now here's second and goal. Again, it's Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jim DeCaz. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. Back to the left side, and caught by Noel. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jackson in trouble, and down he goes. Christian Harris in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
All right. 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
18.
On play action, Stroud. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jaylen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Ravens 28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the handoff, it's Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's Henry to on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. He's
got a man! That's McMillan! That It's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Henry, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Henry To'o. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
All right. 19, what's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Now, Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Pistol formation with Jackson. Forced out wide. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 41, here's second and a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Henry. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Flush to his right. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Jackson on the run to the right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. Now he'll work his way out right. And he will score. Game on. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right. 18. Flash.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Already. 118. 11.
Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Stroud. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Look the hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Inside the 30. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now Jackson. Forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
On first and 10, Jackson moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jackson looking to throw. And that one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on second down. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tannerella McMillan. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Texans 48, Ravens 42.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Oh, ready. Bucky. 18. That's it.
On first down, it's Marks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead.
Texans 55, Ravens 42. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second down. Jackson going up top. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He was defended by
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, Jackson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.